Hello and welcome back to the Future, the video game. Let's play part 3. Last we left off, Marty actually got into the DeLorean and went back to the year 1931 to save Doc Brown from being murdered and out of jail.
That's not in the future.
Bonk.
Ow!
Joining me today is my girlfriend, Dietrich711.
Hello?
And we will go ahead and hit continue. And hopefully it'll take us where we left off. If not, we'll probably have to play to where we left off, which is probably not that far. So,
indeed.
Let's pull this up here. Flux capacitor loading screen.
Flux capacitor.
And Wednesday, May 14th, 1986. Yep. So it took us back to when we would first
time circuits
leave off, so we get to see that scene where we get to go back in time again. Yay!
Fluxing.
Alright, now we enter in the time.
Okay. If Doc's gonna get killed on June 14th, 1931, I'll just show up the day before and get him out. I hope you know what you're doing, Doc.
Hey, hon, you should tell them how I'm different from all the other guests you've had so far.
You do it. I don't care. I'm tired. It's like 10 a.m. right now.
Unlike Binoka and Nathan, I have actually seen Back to the Future.
No one cares Back to the Future music.
Honey, that's what the soundtrack is for. Baby. That's what the soundtrack is for. Yeah, but... your face.
Bonk.
Where'd the DeLorean go?
So?
Hey, this wasn't in the movie.
This isn't the movie. This is technically the fourth movie.
I know. I just act stupid sometimes.
Sometimes?
But only sometimes.
I was gonna say sometimes.
You're so funny. Mr. Wait, how do I get the model from Biff?
I knew how to do it. Alright, so...
You forgot you had to talk to the dad.
Shut up.
I'm sorry. I'm never better at a game than you are. Huh?
Stop nitpicking and enjoy the game.
I do enjoy the game. I just
Stop nitpicking then.
Well, like I said, I'm happy to finally find something that I'm at least on par with you on. Because usually this guy just smokes my ass at video games, so...
Yes.
It sucks.
I beat her at everything.
Except Tetris.
No, I can beat you at Tetris.
No, you can't.
Yeah, I can.
Oh, it's on, bitch.
Oh, bring it, bitch.
Aren't we so loving?
I'm breaking up with you. Bye.
Okay, bye. You heard it here first, folks.
Einstein, where'd you go now, boy?
I want a kitty, and I'm gonna name it Einstein, because you're allergic to dogs.
Now we get to look at Hill Valley in the year 1931.
I thought it was 32.
No, it's 31.
Oh. Oh, yeah! Because the thing was rebuilt in 32. I'm an idiot. Anyways.
So everything looks even older.
It's even older than it was in 1955.
Yep.
But not quite as old as 1885. So who wants to hear a fun fact about the voice actor who plays Marty in this game?
I already told them.
What did you tell them?
In the first part, I told them that everyone is voiced by a voice actor except for Christopher Lloyd, and they're not from the original.
No, that's not what I was going to say.
Who?
That
me?
it's actually some
You're
guy
the
with a
only
good
man in
Marty
the street,
impression.
and I'm looking for a man in the
That
street
well, what I
reaction.
was gonna say was
Naturally, you
that
know about
the
explosion
guy
that destroyed
who
this illegal
voices
gin
Marty,
establishment.
when asked in an interview how did you get the voice, he said, "Well, I just imagined I was asking a
The
girl out
stranger
at
who
prom."
single-handedly did what the law has been
Well,
unable
right now
to do
we
for
need to talk
10 long
storyline
years,
because we
namely,
just met
rid Hill
Edna
Valley of the
Strickland
scourge of
from
liquor.
1930s, and she's a reporter.
She's a crazy bitch.
Okay. So we get to tell her one of these things. So I'm going to say there's been some sort of
There's
mistake.
got to be some sort of mistake here. Carl wouldn't do something like that.
It's surprising the lengths a person will go to when it's a clear-cut matter of right and wrong. You've got an honest look about you. You do support the side of righteousness, I trust.
I'll just
can mark
play
me
to her
down
little
as a
fiddle
supporter.
right now.
The young man said, flashing a boyish yet virile grin. Hill Valley needs more upstanding youths like yourself. Do you have a message for the vicious gangsters who still roam these streets?
Why are we
No doubt
walking
plotting to
backwards?
corrupt our citizens with another den of booze,
Because she's
sin,
like
and
getting all up in
debauchery.
your grill.
Ask him where I can get the address.
Ah, I see. Because you want to blast it to smithereens just like Carl Sagan did. With public-spirited citizens
Did you
like
give him a name
around,
already?
the lawless
Nope.
element will be on
It
the
hasn't
run in
come up
no
yet.
time. Mr.
Ooh.
May I get your name?
I want to pick
here
the
we
name.
go.
It's
There we go.
Can I pick it?
What would you choose?
Michael Corleone.
That's what I chose.
I love that name.
I know, but apparently it doesn't switch over after you've played the part, so...
Yeah, it does.
Well, no, the only name that picked when I went to it was Sonny Crockett.
Well, it was Michael Corleone for me through the whole thing, so...
Uh-huh. I'm gonna choose Sonny Crockett.
Aw, that's a dumb name.
Alright, how about Harry Callahan?
That's a dumber name.
Bonk!
Ow,
Let's
it's your
Play, I
Let's
choose
Play.
what name I
It's
would've-
your Let's Play. Pick whatever one you want.
That's what I'm
Callahan.
saying.
Thank you for sharing your candid
So you went with the
opinions, Mr.
hairy
Callahan.
one?
Yep.
Edna Strickland, Hill Valley Herald.
Silly, misguided boyfriend.
I threw sauce
I
packet
know.
at you.
I met you back. I mean,
What
I'm
did you
familiar
throw
with
at
your
me?
work.
A sauce
You read my
packet.
column? How
Sauce
sweet.
packet of what?
I know it's just an etiquette
Mild
column,
sauce
but
from
I
Taco
believe
Bell.
it'll lead to bigger and better...
Oh, the mild. It's in
No,
my
no,
eyes, and
it's-
it's sort of
This
mildly
wretched creature
irritating.
He assaulted
See,
me
people,
once
this is
before.
why you do not
got
do
into it.
Let's Plays
Aggressive
with your
dog
boyfriend or
must be kept on
girlfriend.
leash at all
This
times.
always
Why?
happens.
It's the law. Look it up.
What? We have fun? We enjoy watching the
I gotta
game?
find Doc.
No, we're not watching the game. We're arguing the entire time.
I'm watching the game.
And we disagree about stuff, so people can't hear what's going on in the game.
Well, maybe you should turn us down and turn that up.
Alright, so now that we have control of Marty McFly, we get to walk around and see 1931 Hill Valley. Now we gotta go and get Einstein out of the park. Oh, no wait, Actually, we need to go to the jail. So we go this way, and we go over past the soup kitchen.
Yeah, the
Police
soup
office
kitchen.
to this window. And that is where
Doc.
we find Doc.
Marty,
Doc,
what are you doing here?
you sent for me, Doc.
I did?
I always thought the animation for Doc was a little
14th,
weird.
1986.
1980? The automatic
Of course the
retrieval
animation's for
system.
everyone's
Of
weird.
course. I'd almost
I
forgotten
don't
about
mind the animation for everyone
What's up, Brian, for
else.
getting you
Doc's
out of here?
just really
that.
bugs me. I don't
You
even
don't
know
need a
why. I
plan.
mean,
Don't.
Not in the slightest.
I don't
The police put
care.
me up for that speakeasy fire a couple of weeks ago, but the DA hasn't got a case.
if you put the subtitles on, this wouldn't be a problem.
Basically, I
Well, if
traveled
you'd shut
50
up for
years
once,
into
this
the
wouldn't be a
past
problem
to
either.
Deliver your car?
Maybe I'll just
Oh, I know
leave.
that,
Fine.
but it's so wonderful to see you. We have a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah, you might want to hold off on that, Doc.
Great Scott! I'm going to be gunned down by gangsters on the steps of the courthouse.
Why would they do that?
Guess they didn't approve of my burning down their speakeasy.
Very funny, Doc. Maybe now we should come up with a plan.
A plan, right? But what?
Alright, well, since we got that up, I'll go ahead and put in the subtitles. There. Happy now?
I'm always happy when I'm with you.
Ugh, don't try to butter it up.
Aw, could you guys be mad at a cute little voice like this?
Yes.
I wasn't
All right,
asking
back
you.
to the game.
Okay.
All right, let's go back in time.
Why don't I take the DeLorean, go back in time before you were arrested, and stop you from getting caught in the first place?
Don't even think about it. Without my unjust incarceration, the events that sent you into the past might never happen, resulting in a paradox of continuum-shattering proportions.
Jeez, we've been back together for 5 minutes, Doc, and you're already talking about the end of the universe. I've missed that.
Don't be ridiculous, Marty. I was only referring to the end of the universe as we know it.
Let's break him
I
out of
suppose
jail.
I could just get some dynamite and break you out of jail.
No, that's far too dangerous. Not just to me, but to random innocent people in the past. The repercussions could be... That's it!
What's it?
My rocket-powered drill.
You have a rocket-powered drill?
Not yet. I haven't built it yet.
You've lost me, Doc.
Listen, a few months ago, my 17-year-old self sent in a patent application for a rocket-powered drill. I abandoned the project after I never heard back from the patent office, but the prototype should be nearly complete.
Great, I'll just run back to your lab and...
No, I said nearly complete. You'll need me to help you finish it.
How the hell am I supposed to sneak a half-finished rocket-powered drill into your cell?
Not me. 1931 me.
Wait a minute, Doc. You want me to convince your 1931 self to build a rocket-powered drill to break you out of jail?
Precisely.
So much talking.
That's what this game is. Talking,
Talking
pointing,
to yourself
clicking.
caused, irreparable damage to the space-time continuum or something?
It should be fine. I've already invented the idea of the rocket drill. You've just got to goad my younger self into finishing the prototype.
How am I supposed to convince your younger self to finish the rocket drill? Just tell him I need to break his older self out of jail?
Absolutely not. Whatever you do, you can't tell my younger self anything about time travel. I won't come up with the inspiration for the flux capacitor for another 24 years.
Then what am I supposed to...
Just be your charming self. From what I remember, I'm a pretty easygoing kid, so enlisting me in a scientific adventure should be a piece of cake.
Okay, well, let's say I go along with this crazy idea. Where can I find
Don't
you?
you
I mean,
me.
the other you.
No,
That's right. It was over 50
I
years
almost
ago.
sneezed,
Why don't you go over
but
to the
I
soup
held
kitchen
it
next door and
back.
Give my house a call. They'll know where to find me.
All right, so now
Soup
we
kitchen. Got
learned
it.
that we
Just stay
can
away from
find
the
Marty
soup.
at the
It'll cause
courthouse, and we
irreparable
got
damage to your
Doc's phone
digestive
number.
system.
Well, we're gonna find young Doc at the courthouse, not Marty.
That's what I meant to say.
Yes. I know.
I guess I better get started. Don't worry, Doc. I'll get you out of here in no time.
I'm not worried. Once you and my younger self put your heads together, you'll be unstoppable.
All right, so we gotta go to the courthouse, which is the one with the clock, the famous clock tower.
No, you don't go to the courthouse yet.
Yeah, we do.
No, you don't. You have to go into the soup kitchen and call to find out where you are. Or where Doc is.
Alright, whatever.
Just saying. That's the thing I don't like about point-and-click adventures. You don't get where you need to get until you trigger exactly what you need to do. But, I mean, that's just a personal preference.
That is a really ridiculously big bowl.
I love big bowls of food.
McFly!
Biff?
Kid!
Grandpa?
That's Mr. Tannen to you, Artie. What are you doing out here?
Well, I was getting kind of hungry, so I figured I'd come down here for some free soup.
Just thought I'd come down for some soup. Think, McFly. The DA's throwing around subpoenas like Babe Ruth.
I don't think Ruth's a pitcher anymore.
Shut it! If one of those subpoenas landed in the hands of my number cruncher, I'd be in a whole lot of trouble. I could even get sent up the river. You wouldn't want that, would you? Would you?
Oh,
no,
the classic
of course
Marty's
not, kid.
ancestors getting pushed
All
around by
right,
Biffs.
That's better. What are you
The
looking at,
only,
punk?
I think the only ancestors that
Keep your eyes on the
didn't were in
soup,
Back to the Future 3,
Well,
but that's just because it
what?
was,
What are you still doing here?
Sorry, kid.
It was played by Michael
think
J.
we
Fox,
met
so I
any
think
of
that can count.
McFly's relatives in
Do
3,
that.
did we?
And McFly.
Huh?
Yes.
I didn't even think we met any of
That's too
McFly's
flashy.
relatives.
Yeah, they did. You meet the McFlys that came over from Ireland.
Oh.
The very
scram.
first McFlys ever.
Got it, boss.
Don't come out until I give you the all clear. I swear, if even one of you mooks could add 2 + 2 without your
Back
fingers
to the
tight,
future,
don't
where
get it.
every ancestor looks
Hey.
exactly
Anyway,
the same,
I'm off to make myself
always.
irresistible. Don't let anyone burn down the shop while I'm gone.
Alright.
Note how Marty knows exactly how to use a 1930s phone.
Hi.
It's not
Do
that
you know where I
hard.
could find Emmett Brown?
Young Master Brown is currently tending to his clerking duties at the courthouse. I say he's calling.
The courthouse? Doc never told me he worked at the courthouse.
Alright, so, going to the courthouse now. Alright, so go across the street, into courtyard. Eh,
This has nothing to do with the judicial system.
I will silence you.
Oh.
Go up to the courthouse.
Comment if you think my commentary is adorable.
Comment if you think your commentary is annoying.
Don't touch those. These are
Your
very
face is
sensitive legal
annoying.
documents. Nobody is supposed
You
to
know I
handle
love
them
you.
but sworn officers
I love
of the
you more.
court. Huh?
And we
I
meet
mean,
Doc
Judge
Brown
says so.
in his 1930 self. But
Judge
we're
Brown?
gonna have to end it right here because we definitely went over the 15-minute time period. Like
Way to
3
go.
minutes ago. So, thank you for joining us again. This has been Samurai KH2.
And Dietricho 711. Thanks for watching, guys.
Alright, and part 4 will be out tomorrow. Bye.
Bye bye.
Okay.